So, happy Father's Day to those in the UK. I don't know if it's Father's Day anywhere else, but it is here. And they've woke me up at 6:30 on a Sunday morning with a song I don't know. I can't catch the words. It's I wanna blah blah blah, and then I wanna blah blah blah. I can't catch the words. Then suddenly they gave me Savage Garden. So I'm hoping that is a Savage Garden song. I know of the band, but I don't know anything about them. I've probably heard songs somewhere on the radio somewhere, but I honestly don't know. This one's going to be a challenge. But yeah, we'll see what it is, and I'll put it in the comments because I am going to dig for it. So hopefully it's Savage Garden, but you know me, it may not be. But it seems strange that they gave me the name of the band because I never do unless I know them. So they've given me a clue, so that's all I can do is dig. I just can't get hold of any of the words except I want to. And then there's a list of things I want to. I just can't grab it. So let's see. After this one, I'm going to do a read work. I'm going to see if I can channel into spirit, see if any fathers want to speak to the kids. But they may also come into this one with it being Father's Day. So as we go along, I'll explain how it works if it's your relatives coming through. So 20th of June 2021. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. Together we are the soul pool. A collective energy. So this doesn't work without you. Concentrate on your cards. The 20th. Hopefully I'll wake up a bit more when I've finished my coffee. We shall see. Today is Phoenix Day. It's either rebirth or revisiting an issue to settle it once and for all, depending on which way the cards go up. And it's the last part. So this is something that's going to take some time. Perhaps 10 days. Perhaps longer. And it's in the last part. It's a long process. Enemies, which may well be yourself. Information coming in fast. Perhaps harsh information. The symbol there on his cloak. I will see what that is because I've seen that before. Can't remember what it is. Never seen it before. on this card, so I recognise it. Could be another message. So enemy's not beaten yet. Something you've been working on for a very long time, maybe working as a team, study, finances, building the foundations for a relationship. It's not working out. Whatever it is, somebody's very judgmental, look, watching every step you make and criticising. Mother energy. So if this was trying to connect with Father in spirit, it would be mother's in the way. So both parents would be in spirit and mum is the stronger of the two. But for this read, this is you growing as a person, abundance, happiness, social gaiety. And that never comes easy. There always has to be some sort of pain as you grow. It's connected to the military, so I believe April said May the 31st in America and the 11th of November in Britain. If it was a father, it's somebody born on the 3rd or the 30th. As it is anybody born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. It's about your growth. And you rising like the phoenix from the ashes. So mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children could be very important. Or someone merging two families. A decision has been made. No longer protecting yourself or others. No longer in denial. Now sure of your facts. Because communication is massively important. And Mercury. So we're coming out of Mercury retrograde very soon. This is medical matters being healed. Hands, arms, shoulders, communications and siblings. It is someone new possibly entering your life. Works with discs, blades, cups or wood. And the passion flower or the rose is mentioned. Massive Gemini energy here. So Mercury retrograde is going to kick the door on the way out because we've got another Gemini card, two Gemini's cards right next to each other. It's about choices. It's about making the right choice. Once you've made that choice, stick to it no matter what. Again, hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, massively important. So if you're estranged from your siblings, you should contact them. Something going on here, definitely. But above all, it's about communications. It's about choices. And the choice has been made and it's the right one, Spirit is saying. So those born on the 3rd or the 30th, the 1st or the 28th, and the 6th or the 24th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. This is a brilliant read, even though it starts out with enemies, but that enemy may be yourself. You may have been working on the wrong project, the wrong relationship, or just no firm foundations. So someone is growing out of that and rising like the phoenix from the ashes. With communication with someone new possibly in their life, and choosing to be happy. So let's see. Something or someone new, doesn't have to be a person. Could be a new career, could be a new home. But there's a choice here. Either way, remember those numbers, they are positive. 3 or 30, 1 or 28, 6 or 24. You are manifesting your own reality. Miracles can happen. Time frame, 3 years or 2 weeks. Yeah, a chapter is over. We're coming to an end. We're closing that door on a part of our lives and travelling to the object of our desire, be they persons, things or events. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. To do this though, we have to walk away from something that hasn't worked. Leaving the misery of the past behind. And this is the salmon. So salmon's battle against the current to get back to a place they want to be. So you will be trying to swim upstream when the current is against you, to walk away from a hard situation. There's conflict, competition, bickering here, possibly with a mother. And there's a handsome stranger walking into your life. So again, we've got someone new, a fire sign energy, or a fire sign child. Something or someone new. It's the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger coming into your life. You're in a mental prison over this. You aren't seeing things clearly. There is a way out. You just either choose not to take it or feel you can't take it. A lot of major arcanas and they're all in the upright, which is unheard of. So, especially when I do the reversals. This is sing out, use your voice, the whale will sing to find its tribe. This is the red card, this is success, this is control. Don't try and control others, just take back control of your life. This is Cancer energy, again, the mother, the home, the ancestors, the breasts and the womb. So girls, if that's you and you've listened to me and gone and got checked out, everything's going to be alright as far as that's concerned, medical wise. It is those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So we've got the 24th and the 25th, or the 6th and the 7th, too close together not to think that it could be this month. 24th and the 25th. We also have the one on the 28th, don't we? So the one that's missing is the 2 on the 27th. Reunions, celebrations. You made the right choice. 3 months. But no action is being taken at this time. Two threes, it could be a third party choice between, not necessarily between two people, but could be between university and a relationship, work and a relationship. Any emotional choice. One or 28 again. Don't get too stuck in that funk before you walk away of being depressed and manifesting negative outcome. This is the trickster that's over. The enemies are over because we're closing that door, the chapter on Mercury retrograde. So that happens on the 22nd. Yeah, somebody has lied, deceived or thieved, keeping things close to the chest at the very least. Somebody wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy at least when they're not, or worse, criminal activity, anything you're suspicious about. There is a woman rejected, possibly a widower, somebody who's been hurt, heartbroken, and now isn't open to any sort of love. She's quite prepared to cut people out of her life. Could be a doctor, a priest, or a lawyer, a nurse. Again, though, it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So if I had to say, I would say it's a Gemini. It's a recurring theme. There is fear here. I was born on the 22nd, living or past it, Fidarian address, massively important in a negative way. Somebody doesn't want to take a risk, doesn't want to follow a new path. So somebody's fighting you against this. Communications are coming. Perhaps a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, perhaps gifts, perhaps a child. It's positive communication, but it could be a gift where someone is trying to buy you, to keep you, to give you something you want so that you do not leave. There is a water sign female here, which could be the Cancer. Sees a glimpse of the future and is unhappy about how it's going to be, because she's scrying in her bowl. Not crying, scrying. She's looking for the future in her fortune telling bowl. So, over emotional perhaps, or not in charge of their emotions. Could be any woman, but it looks like mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children are massively involved. Could be a merging of two families, could be pregnancy, could be anything abundant. It's going with your happiness. You're choosing to reunite and be happy, to celebrate with someone. It may be that it's a mother's birthday, perhaps. Or because it's Father's Day, if your father's birthday is in this, perhaps he knows that you're all going to be celebrating with your mum today and that you've been communicating with your siblings about it. That would be something I wouldn't know, but Spirit knows. If so, this lady is very, very frightened of starting again on her own. But there is celebrations and happiness, a reunion. Maybe she is ill and believes that she will be following him. I don't think so. Yeah, there was a change, unfortunate change, a run of bad luck maybe, or there will be. I think there was a passing, or something ended that should have ended. It was a smoking gun, and now there's no love. Illness, definitely. Perhaps incurable. Left with no rewards, no inheritance, no money, or someone stole the inheritance. Advice is needed from someone of learning, or there may be a scholar here, because we've got the study card there. No more fighting, and a soldier may have left your life. This looks like lack of commitment or the end to a marriage. So for some it'll be through illness, for others it'll be through just lack of commitment. There's a lot of sadness here, but I think it will be, I know it will be okay, but it won't feel like it while you're going through it. But the mother is who they're concentrating on. The mother, the mother-in-law, the mother of your children. Sometimes it's the other woman, but whoever it is makes this situation very, very happy one at the end of it all. So remember, all that glitters isn't gold, because you're being deceived there. It's about loyalty, where your heart is loyal. You're at a crossroads, there's no doubt about that. You're releasing a heavy burden. You're wiser now, and it's time to go and have some fun. There's no going back to the way things were. Possibly some of you will be travelling to the sea. Maybe that's where you scattered his ashes. Or across water. Somebody's trapped in their own mind, a never-ending story. They can't see a way out. It's a soulmate. Penguins may have bearing on this. I don't have the death card per se, but somebody wants to know why. If a relationship ends or somebody passes, we need to find a reason. Sometimes there is no reason. Sometimes things just happen, and you have to let that go, because that will poison you from the inside. So stop asking why. That's your never-ending story. Somebody feels robbed because they didn't get to go the distance. Well, that's because you kept pushing the finish line away. If something's over, it's over, and it's better to know that and complete the chapter amicably if possible. But as far as anybody losing someone, because I don't think it's recent, and still mourning, they never leave you. The love's still there. It's a soulmate energy, but you have to go on, and that's why you're overthinking this, because possibly it's the first time you've ever had to do things alone. So let's see. The major arcanas are positive, so there is no doubt in my mind that this is going to be a positive outcome. This is South Node though energy, and it means karmic debts. So you are paying for something. It doesn't have to be in this life, could be in a past life. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that somewhere along the line you made a choice that affected other people, and now you're having to pay for those choices. Nothing comes without a price. The number 42 may be important. It could be a door number. It could be anything. Yeah, karma. Karma, when properly understood, is the mechanics through which consciousness manifests, and you're manifesting there. The South Node represents a karmic point in our chart where certain matters must be discharged or cast off in order for you to develop and grow to better things. So you have to get rid of the dead wood or you'll never be happy. The southern lunar node is also called the dragon's tail, so anybody born 1988 plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved, or fire signs. And this is where most past karma lies in an astrological chart. So look at your south node, see which sign it is in that, and then watch the video for that for the weeklies. It's a place where we're challenged and growth occurs through some kind of pain. What did I say? Full circle, Spirit, thank you. Taking the words right out of my mouth. At the same time, the South Node is realistic and is an area of the horoscope that shows how we can know and understand who we truly are. While the North Node opens doorways, the South Node represents karmic debts which can make life circumstances hard. So a run of bad luck. But neither the North Node nor the South Node are all good or bad luck. In fact, when it comes to nodes, what will be given is what's been earned. There is no other way of getting there without the toil and effort. The South Node is also key to what has been left unfinished or unresolved in your life. What lies therein is what we bring from not only our childhood, but our past lives. It is a turning point. It is a time of endings and new beginnings, rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Understand that there is something about to close that has been held in place for far too long. A chapter ending. Familiar ways will end, ushering you forward in new ways and through different developments. You are ready to step out of the rut and align yourself with a higher vision. You may be evaluating certain aspects of your life to realise that there is no longer any connection there and that it's time to move on. Be assured you have a stronger foundation for your next venture. Doors will slam. What did I say about doors slamming? You are listening, Spirit, thank you. Doors will slam, but in recognising what needs to end, it helps you to move on towards further maturity. This is a major turning point. This is a period to maximise the advantages of these changes. Difficult though they may seem now, you will want to leave your comfort zone and make as many new contacts as you possibly can. Even though the South Node is not congenial as the North Node, they are still in balance, having things in common. So when you face resistance in a particular time, this is your South Node telling you, over here, this is a better way. Then blocks and obstacles, especially in this case, are letting you know that you're not on the right or golden path. The South Node is about being prepared for what comes next, and that means being experienced. There's no winging it, so that's why they put you through what you've been through. At this time, or your plans will truly sink. Sometimes, when the South Node is activated, it will take several tries to get what you're after. You could receive an unexpected rejection, yes. One you weren't looking for. You could even be asked to do extra tasks while working longer hours. The good news is, even though things are a bit tough at this current moment, it is still an advantageous time. You are about to hook up with people in your soul tribe, what did I say? Soulmates. And you are setting down a foundation for your future marvellous life. There will be restrictions and challenges. Your inborn gifts, dramatic sweeping changes, doors closing while others open, breaking free of any fetters, psychic breaks that bring in full potential, endings, usually without long-term trauma, letting go, wake-up calls, repetition, skills performed without much thought or effort, deeply held beliefs, the law, karma and karmic relationships, cause and effect, fate, previous states of existence, what you have failed to live up to so far, memories of previous lives, lessons not learned or processed, old patterns, the shadow side, what is beneath the surface, addictions, becoming trapped in a situation, feeling chained, unresolved conflicts, insecurity, depression, doubts, instinct, growth, thoughts and deeds, fear. the soul journey through space and time, and there we have the Ten of Swords. So this is the passing, this is the death that we was looking for. Endings, the closing of doors, beginnings, a shocking loss, but then a very fresh and happy start. Now I'm going to look, there it is, right before it, the Ace of Swords. That was what was on, can you see, on his horse's flank? And it's the Ace of Swords. So it's travel, flight, writing, abstract reasoning, science, technology, and impartiality. It's a new beginning. Ace of Swords is cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point, clarity. He also has the inverted triangle. So let's see if we can find that one. Because everything in the card is a message. It's just that we don't always appreciate or see them clearly. It is one of the symbols. Maybe that one. Oh, just this. Yeah, there it is. So, and it's the Ace of Cups, a gift given to you from Spirit of a new beginning. Happiness is restored. So, once we cut through the bullshit and get to the point, can you see that Ace of Cups? So that's the other side on his other flank. It is your cup will be filled. A happy conception of a new beginning. So rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Full circle. Spirit, thank you. Really well done. Thanks for listening.